What's up, everybody? My name's Sparky. This is Sparky's Repair. Not really sure what I want to do with this channel, whether I'm going to go with it any further than this or whatever. Just depends on, I guess, views and subscriptions and all that crap. Whatever. But anyways, I do heavy machinery equipment and repair and all that crap. Repair a lot of fleet vehicles, most of the time heavy duty trucks and vans and stuff like that. Large trucks. As you can see, I've got a well, you can't really see it, but F750 with a crane and welder and all that, because I also do fabrication. But just kind of giving some helpful videos. I might do some, maybe pews depending on, later on, because I like that a lot too. But anyways, just to let y'all know, on Chevrolets, on their trucks, on their Silverados and GMC Sierras and stuff like that, originally from factory, on the universal joints on the drive shafts, on the rear drive shafts, they had put in silicone through portholes on the side of the yokes, which I'll flip the camera around if I can figure out how to do that and show you. I can't figure it out, but it's amazing. I can tear something apart and put it back together, but I can't figure out how to fucking swap the camera around on the phone. But anyways, you can see here that, if I get the right angle, see the porthole on the side of the yoke. You can maybe see it on this side. Generally, there it is. There's one there, there's one there. So anyways, they fill them full of silicone to kind of hold the universal joint in place instead of using a snap ring or anything like that, like the aftermarkets come with. Now this is a 1500 Silverado, 03 Silverado that I'm working on with a 4.8 Vortec in it. What you do is you drill those out, and what I suggest doing is drilling them out until you start getting metal coming out, where you start drilling actually into the cap. Okay, so drill those out, lubricate them with PB Blaster or Kroil or whatever you use. I suggest Kroil because it's some super penetrative stuff, but be careful with it. Make sure you're wearing gloves, glasses, all that stuff. Make sure you're wearing proper safety equipment whenever you're doing this shit. Then also, I would suggest the best way and easiest way, if you do not have a bench press or anything like that at home, I would use a ball joint press, hand press, which is that monstrosity there. They work great, especially if you don't. It's a little harder if you don't have a vise. If you've got access to a vise, it's much easier. If you don't have that, you can usually get a bench press. I buy my bench presses and stuff. I bought a 20-ton stand-up press from Harbor Freight. No, what can I say? No, they're not supporting me in any way or something like that, but I'm just saying, Harbor Freight, I bought a 20-ton press. If you're going to do this on a regular, I would suggest it. And because you can use this for so many other things. I use it a lot for bending steel that's been, bent and stuff like that, as well as doing bearings and universal joints or universal joints and everything. Also for doing, control arm bushings and shit. But anyways, drill these out, spray them down with PB Blaster or whatever penetrating fluid you would like to use that you prefer, whatever. Like I said, I strongly suggest Kroil, because PB Blaster unfortunately isn't what it used to be because of EPA standards. Kroil is real hard to come by. I know Napa used to sell it. I haven't gotten it in a while, but anyways, yeah, you drill those out. Use your ball joint press. I know this video isn't very descriptive to show you how to use the ball joint press, but it's obviously not that hard to figure out. Doesn't take much mechanical know-how to figure that one out, So hopefully this video helps you in some way. Also, just to give you an idea, because the gentleman that had this, he had another guy put a carrier bearing on this drive shaft, which you can see there. Whenever you're doing these, don't use heat. Whenever you're doing universal joints, don't use heat. In other words, don't use a torch or anything like that. You can warp the drive shaft or the yokes or anything like that. Then you bend it or whatever, and it causes a driveline vibration constant. And the only way to straighten it out is either replacing it or possibly taking it to a shop that specializes in drive shafts and having it rebent, straightened, and everything, and trued. But anyways, I hope this video helps you. So just give it a like, give it a subscription if you want, whatever you want to do. Like I said, I don't know what I'm going to really do with this channel. Not sure what I'm going to do with it, but hopefully this video helps y'all. Y'all have a fantastic day.